Good day, kind folks. Good evening, good morning, excuse me, wherever you are in the world. It is Friday here, 1:30, almost 1:30. And as you guys can see, I am on a different computer using a different camera because I have a virus on my laptop and I have to get it fixed. So I will probably be using this camera until that problem gets fixed. Um, Yeah, so this video here is going to be basically a response to that question of the week I made, number 36. So I want to go ahead and make this video now before it's time to go on baby duty. So if you haven't seen that video, as usual, I'll post this video as a response to it. You guys go check it out, make video response, comment below, share your experiences with us. So that question was, do you feel that reading out loud, whatever, like reading the material out loud to yourself is effective, and would you recommend this approach to a beginner? That was the question for week number 36. So this is my answer. Most definitely, absolutely, 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 it is very effective. I'll share some experiences with you here. At the beginning of my language learning journey, Chinese, Japanese, Korean, those languages, I didn't really have a method. I wasn't really following anyone. I didn't know about any language communities, forums, or whatever. I didn't know about any of that stuff to get that type of advice. I was just, beginner and with motivation. That's all I really had. So this reading out loud, the importance of reading, and all that important stuff, I didn't really know much about it. So I had some problems with pronunciation, accent, or whatever, but eventually I was able to come to the point of being able to speak that language. So going through all that, the experience, starting a channel on YouTube, joining a community, whatever, I learned a lot. And I would have to say that this particular approach is really effective, especially for a beginner just starting off. I highly recommend it, and you guys should definitely, before you even try to, I know I say I like to speak right away. I still do, but I think spending a little bit of time getting used to pronunciation, 2 months, 3 months, doesn't really take that long. You're not going to be perfect. I think it'd be better to do that first. So I had problems with, and I still have problems with, like Mandarin, like tone, intonations, so that's all due to not reading out loud and being what's the word you say? I can't even remember the word. I'm forgetting English here. Being observant, like paying more close attention to those tiny errors and mispronunciations. So now what I do is make these videos, and you guys have seen this. I make these reading practice videos after I listen to the audio, I don't know, dozens of times. I post it up, and then I get feedback from a native speaker. The feedback is really good and is very useful because I get to, it helps me to look at what I didn't see before. Say, oh, okay, I was mispronouncing that first. All right, I pay more close attention to it next time. So that it is important to get that feedback, provided that it is constructive. So you don't necessarily have to make a YouTube video to do this. You can just make private recordings, send them to a native speaker. There are plenty of native speakers out there who are willing to help you. Just send your material to them, tell them your situation. You're trying to learn a language, and you want to work on your pronunciation. You need feedback, and at least in my experience, a lot of them are happy to do that. So yeah, it's highly effective, and I most definitely will recommend it to you if you're just starting off on a language. Spend a couple months, 3 months, getting that pronunciation down, and then go ahead and start interacting with the native speakers. It's not, it's like I said, it's not going to be perfect. You're not going to have a perfect accent. It's going to take even longer than 3 months. But I think if you spend a couple months doing that, you will have a, they'll be able to understand you well. You have a good pronunciation. Okay, So that is pretty much it. That is my response to that video. Once again, I'll post this as a response to that video. You guys go check it out, and feel free to leave a make a video response or leave a comment sharing your experiences with us, with people who are starting on learning a language. So that is it. It's time to hit the baby duty, and yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions. Otherwise, thanks for viewing, and talk to you guys shortly.